We said we'd be live, and here we are on Fog Football with some transfer updates to be discussed, some transfers to be rummaged through, and all that good stuff, and a lot of things to preview before a crazy weekend in Scottish football. Friendlies, Premier Sports, everything you can think is going to happen tonight. But I wonder what what friendlies are happening tonight, shall we? I'm going to take a quick wee look and see what's happening. It doesn't look like to be an insane amount of friendlies. As we go down to the bottom here of the page, I believe St Mirren are in action tonight. Yes, St Mirren play Carlisle tonight at 7:30. I believe that's the only Scottish team in action, just due to the fact that they're all playing tomorrow, apart from the other ones. Actually, Kilmarnock are in action. They play Barrow, so Kilmarnock should probably pick up a victory there. But we'll talk about transfers soon. When people get stuck in, when people tune in, and all that good stuff here on Fog Football. My stomach's aching. Anyone else's stomach's aching? Anyone else? Meltdown incoming. Is that because of Adam Idah? Oh, there was a Ferrari. Looked up at the screen there, and I saw a Ferrari almost stick it. I has stuck it clean in the wall. How are you? I'm doing good, Kyle. How are you doing? Charles Leclerc in the wall. Red flag. Not good. Not good for Ferrari. But yeah, Adam Idah, I mean, it looks like the Norwich City new boss wants to keep him, regardless of the price. So, shall be intriguing how that'll go down with Celtic fans. Adam Idah, I thought it was pretty nailed on, to be honest. I really thought so. From a Celtic fan, Idah is pish. Yankees pish. 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 Free. Triple stars. Boom, boom, boom. So, right, well, we'll dive into a wee bit of transfer news, obviously. So, apparently, according to Yagis Subanogoglu, Trabzonspor have reached an agreement with Tavernier to sign a 2-year contract with the option of another year, but the Turkish club and Rangers are 850,000 apart in their valuation of the 32-year-old right back. And I'm going to assume that means they're €1,000,000 apart, which confirms the rumours I would say being true. Just for watching a replay here, Charles Leclerc sticking it in the wall. Keep a day of Celtic or the Celtic West. Celtic or Celtic fans? Well, who's worse? To be fair, he won't use that last Old Firm. He did. Can't deny that. Jack, we could argue Celtic fan, right, Kyle? Reel it in, son. Celtic fans or Celtic fans? Oh, it's a hard one to pick. Very hard one to pick, and I think you flip it, and they would say the exact same thing. But I mean, 850 apart. I mean, yeah, that round up to what, €1,000,000. Right, Kyle, I get it. Celtic fans. You're saying Celtic fans. I'm not too sure what I'd pick. Just Celtic fans. Just Celtic fans, right? Just Celtic fans. Keep Idah. Keep Idah is what we're saying. Yes. All right. Boom. Boom. We got there. We got there in the end, everybody. All right. Yes. So, right. So apparently, Besiktas could rival the move for James Tavernier, but Besiktas have been linked, like Saudi Arabia has been linked. You know, is what it is. So, all right, we got a few comments. Hail, hail the Celtic, brilliant. Kyogo's a much better finisher. He is. Yeah, Idah scored crucial goals. Can't take it away. Right. Beer Guy, what a legend. I'm usually on the other side of the Fog channel. Thought I'd pop in. Wish you a good weekend. Thank you, Beer Guy. You have a good weekend too. 4:30 over on Fog Wrestling. I discussed the Raw quarters. Yes, I'm getting mobbed. Getting absolutely mobbed. Ain't we? But Bojan Mioviski, that's another thing we should talk about. Looks like 6.7 million Aberdeen are valuing him at, as Bologna and a few other teams who Genoa enter the race for him. A figure close to 6.7, so maybe they take 6.5. 6.5 million. is maybe what they would take. I mean, we talked earlier about Tyrese Campbell, but I don't. Tyrese Campbell's just not good enough, man. There's a lot of people: Sheffield United, West Brom Albion, West Bromwich Albion, Queens Park Rangers, Preston North End, Cardiff City, all among his admirers. They all want him. They all want a bit of him. Will they all get him though? Not too sure. Rangers linked Finis Faros winger Adama Traore has told his Mali squad selectors that he's not representing his country anymore. Apparently, their Eagles captain Hamora Traore, the Real Sociedad defender, has been suspended by the National Association. I've no idea what for. Anyone know what for? You would rather Mioviski than Idah, Ian says. Well, that's the problem though. They're both young. They would both offer sell-on fees when you sold them in like 5 years or 3 years, whatever, 2 years. So I mean, that's a positive about both of them. But yeah, I think Mioviski's the better player. But it's good. It's good that people can admit that and not just be biased because Idah's had played for Celtic. Go for Shankland, Ian. No, you don't want them to go for Shankland. What do you want to go for Shankland? We want Shankland. Rangers want Lawrence Shankland. So Tommy Conway, he's been banished. He's playing with the under-21s because of his refusal to agree a contract extension beyond next summer. Yeah, Shankland wouldn't go. Shankland would just... Would Shankland not go, though? If Celtic came in and Hearts accepted a bid and he was getting like triple the money, are we trying to... Would Shankland really not go? Forever looking ahead, what about the here and now? Well, what about the here and now? Rangers not spending hee-haw. It's sell to buy. The here and now is that James Tavernier, I know he's a Rangers fan, but look at the amount of Rangers fans that have played for Celtic. Cal McGregor, Scott Bryan, Lewis Morgan. I mean, there's millions I could go through, and vice versa. I mean, I could never do it, but some people can. All about money. Kenny Miller, etc. I mean, Kenny Miller. How many times does Kenny Miller want to cross the divide? Come on. So let's see here. Heart and Hand podcast said, think this will be concluded reasonably quickly. Think all parties are keen on it. Fabrizio Romano, everybody, get your umbrellas out. This way, tweet it. Understand Rangers FC reject the initial proposal from Trabzonspor for Tavernier. Turkish club now look to negotiate improved terms. So looks like that 850k. I mean, see just the fake accounts on Twitter responding to shite, man. It's fucking cringe, isn't it? It is absolutely pathetic. It's embarrassing. What else is Fabrizio Romano saying? Any Scottish football news besides James Tavernier? No, not really. Fabregas has signed a 4-year deal at Como. It's not really what we're after, but I wonder how much it is. I mean, I've seen TikTok saying 13 million for Tavernier. Do we think it's 13 million? I don't think it's 13 million. Do you think it's 13 million? Because I don't think it's 13 million. What else? Crystal Palace are bidding for Emile Smith Rowe. Doesn't really interest me. Nah, I mean, Fabrizio Romano's just not tweeting about Scottish football nearly enough for me to warrant scrolling through these fucking tweets, to be honest. I kind of hate Fabrizio Romano, man. He ruins all the fucking trans. He knows everything. He's a sad little man. Morata's going to Atletico Madrid. Oh, I mean, AC Milan. He's already at Atletico Madrid. Sort it out. Right. I wouldn't pay any more than 4 million for him. What, Tavernier? He's on EFC 25. He is on AFC 25. The question is James Tavernier going to leave Rangers Football Club? It's looking increasingly likely. I think this will get done quickly, man. As people are saying, they're not. Mark Cucurella has got red hair. And that's what we came here to discuss today. I wonder what comments are saying to this. I've already recounted through the comments. People tweeting, is he the brother of Bournemouth Tavernier? You know, and some guy said, think you'll find the boy for Bournemouth is James's brother, not the other way around. Exactly. I know that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it works both ways, but everyone knows James Tavernier compared to Marcus. Marcus is a good player, though. I can see Rangers wanting 7 million. Well, for Tav, well, I predict it between 6 and 7. To be fair, so maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm right, brother. Maybe I'm right. Let's see here. Right. Other news. Dundee are keen to to take Scott Fraser on loan from Charlton Athletic. Satisfying jellies. Scott Fraser, he actually ended last season with Hearts. Fuck, I can tell you. Can I do a Celtic career mode on FC24? We did a Celtic career mode at the start of this year on this channel, did we? I can't even remember. It would have to be a co-op one. I'm not doing a solo Celtic career. You know, it's just a game at the end of the day, but I don't know if I can commit to that. Owen Beck. Not much on him. Greg Stewart, who ended the season with Kilmarnock, is top of Indian Super League clubs' three-man striker shortlist. Mohan Bogan. But they can only sign him if fellow forward Armando Sadiku leaves the club. Expresses his gratitude towards Celtic. I mean, 4.5 million for O's a good deal. Celtic getting 4.5 million for him. That's a very good deal. 4.5 million. Do a Liverpool career mode? No, I don't. FIFA. I'm sorry, man. FIFA's. I hate playing FIFA these days. I really fucking do. I'm actually debating even getting the new one. It just doesn't really do it for me. Craig Levine has admitted that squad cutting will now have to come before squad building as he spent the increase in a budget supplied by owner Adam Webb. Be good to see Ibrox match day cutscene EA 25 and the Old Firm build up. Yeah, but was that known last year's is this a new thing they've added? There's the 2K FIFA coming soon. Well, yeah, that new one. Here, too, and you've got Pez. Can't forget about Pez. I can't forget about Pez. Pez is absolutely dead. You know? There's no idea what's going on. No idea. Jay Slater's mum asked for more money and the GoFundMe sitting at 60 grand. What do we think of that? Why they did remove it, didn't they? Why the fuck did they remove that, by the way? I just remembered that. Why would they ever get rid of that? Yeah, you just go straight into the games. Absolutely mental, man. Poke around and find out. Wait, it's only on PS4. I thought it might have been an old gen thing. I don't even know. I can barely even remember playing FIFA. I'm Football Manager these days, everybody. It's a Football Manager gimmick, to say the least. Let's see here. F1's not even coming back on yet. F1's not coming back on yet. And did the game look smoother? I'm not too convinced. Everybody, right. What's going on here? The Iron Sheik. Did you watch Cobra Kai on Netflix? No. Never watched Cobra Kai. Never watched the originals or whatever. No, I can't say I have. Watching too much stuff at the minute, to be honest, to really justify putting another thing in. My eyes just went very blurry there. Still blurry. What the fuck's going on? What is going on here? We're only 15 minutes in. Right, St Mirren manager Stephen Robinson has revealed that he tried to sign Dennis Adeniran, the 25-year-old midfielder who's arrived from Hippolyta Fa 5 years ago from Motherwell. Personal circumstances is the reason why Danny Wilson has parted ways with Queen's Park 6 months into an 18 months contract. And that's pretty much it. There's a lot of talk about McIlroy's meltdown at Trin, but I mean, do we really? Nah, I don't really care about that, being honest. They're given the option to remove objectives and manager ratings on EAFC 25, and you can use icons in player career mode. Well, I think that it's been crying out for that, for like they include icons in career mode. You know, I know it ruins it. It's not as realistic, but just as a fucking option for a fun mess around or something. You know what I mean? I don't understand this gimmick. Do not understand it. Thomas Delaney's contract is up at Sofia. He's 32. Rangers, go sign him. Danish international. Played a lot of games of football. I mean, why not? You know, why the hell? Look at that guy. It's funny. What's going on there? Big Tristan Tate getting stuck into speed. Absolutely getting stuck into speed. You doing a live for the game tomorrow? I don't know, Cam. I don't know what the situation is tomorrow. Ideally, yes, but I can't say for sure that I would be doing a live for the game tomorrow. Sadly, I mean, I wish I could, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not a definite no, but it's closer to a no than it is to a yes. But I mean, who's buzzing for the start of this new season? Everybody, man. Come on, everybody! It's summertime. You're not ready for the game. I mean, I guess we could talk about the game tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow yet. Might not be here to watch it. I'll probably watch it, but I don't know. Yeah, I can. If I can, I will. If I can't, then good night. Good night, 2-1. But it'll be an intriguing game. United, Rangers, two massive clubs. Don't need to fucking explain the size of Manchester United. We all know the size of Manchester United, even if they've been shite for over a decade. We all know what that feels like. So it'll be a good game at Murrayfield. And I think we'll probably field the stronger team of the two, I would say, like in terms of what we can. Obviously, they'll have like probably the stronger players overall, but in terms of like our strongest 11, I think we will field a stronger team compared to United in that sense. So it'll be intriguing. It will be intriguing, I know. Is there still a meltdown from the overdramatic clowns at Rangers ain't in Ibrox for a while? As long as we win, I don't care. We'll be back soon. Well, you have to. What's new, mate? Not much is new. Adam Adair, we're going to Celtic. Oh, it could be new. Celtic playing DC United on Saturday. Celtic TV at midnight. But see, is it tonight at midnight or is it tomorrow at midnight? I'm going to assume it's tomorrow, 21st, isn't it? Saturday. Just want to double check that. Soft tyres are on some drivers, everybody. Not much is really new. Mioviski, could he still be going? We don't know. Not latest scores. I want to see fixtures coming up, not the summary. So the Celtic game, yeah, it's tomorrow. A live stream at fucking 12:30 at night? I don't think so. Who the hell would be tuning into that? At least the Chelsea one with Celtic's at a better time. It's at 9:00. But Celtic will probably beat DC United. Well, I guess it depends what they sort of field. But tell you what, man, against Man City and Chelsea, I mean, Man City would be the worry. I think Chelsea are all right, but for the most part, could be a good night. Could be a good night for a lot of people. A lot of people, it could be a good night for. Yellow flag sector 2. Here we go. Here we go. Is it Nico Hulkenberg? Your club is a mess, son. Well, that's a pretty depressing way to look at it. I'm in America. I might get the Celtic game on my Paramount sub. Do you get it? Do you get it back like that? Paramount does a lot. I subscribed to Paramount the other day to watch the Paranormal Activity movies. That's the spirit of an old firm rivalry back again. New season, yes, brilliant. Da, 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 da. It's going to be a fun season. Tell you what, Joey Guanyu almost wiped out. I think it was Max Verstappen there. I don't know what's going on there. Certainly, right. I'll put a prediction in the poll then. I can see Dundee United versus Ayr United on Paramount, but no Celtic game. What? What? It's mental. Who will win? Fucking bizarre. Lando Norris, good luck. At Murrayfield, everybody. Rangers are playing at every stadium, man. Apart from Ibrox, Murrayfield, Hampden, the United Derby. Long as no side gives abuse, all for the old firm banter. Well, Cameron, these chats can turn quickly. Just wait till war chests get mentioned and you know what will come firing in. It won't take long. It will not take fucking long. That's for sure. Right, what other news is there floating about here? What percentage are we sitting on? We're sitting on 5 votes. United's beating Rangers. I think it'll be a close game, I do. Aberdeen versus Airdrie Unions. Airdrie winning 8-0. Great result. Great result. Great result. I mean, it's a great result. I mean, you would expect that, to be honest, but you would expect it. But yeah, Motherwell Montrose was a good game. It was pretty pish, to be honest, but it was an intriguing game. It had what you want it, right? I actually got the full Motherwell goal. I was like, I'll film this corner because it might go in. It did go in. And then they got the late goal and then the penalty shootout. But I don't like the fact it goes to penalty shootout, to be honest. I think, like, both teams almost come away like a win. Like Motherwell, they concede the late goal, but they win the penalty shootout, and therefore it's a win to them. It's like, we've got 2 points there, 3, big whoop. And Montrose will be like, well, we still drew with Motherwell, we still picked up a point in the game we should have picked up none in. I think there's no real jeopardy in it. Am I allowed to call you Sevco? Well, I'm not going to cry about it. I think it's different when Tyrese Campbell linked with Rangers, and he's, that whole thing with James McLean that happened 4 years ago, which we made a video on earlier, everybody. So make sure you go check that out after this video finishes. Absolutely real laugh. Da, 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 da. Big match, John. Big match, John. John Cena. Who's excited for John Cena's last year in WWE? You want to watch some fake wrestling, John? Aye, I do. I want to watch some fake fucking wrestling. So Rangers are looking for 4 million for Tav. That's the stumbling block. Tav out, Adama Traore in. That doesn't sound right to me. It's no happening. Right, hold on. So what's the poll update? United 56%, Rangers 44%. SmackDown going to suck tonight? Yes, I need to do a preview on it over on Fog Wrestling. Looking forward to doing that. Not really. Am I looking forward to it? Who knows, everybody? Everybody dance. Woo. See, to be honest, as long Tav goes and he can take Goldson right dial with him, hopefully. Well, you know what? They're already building a Rangers team over in Trabzonspor. So, I mean, taking those extra three with Tav, I mean, that would make it, what, 6 overall? May as well. Was Trabzonspor the team that Wright was going to go to? Then it just fell through. Like he was saying goodbye at Glasgow Airport and he'd ended up staying. So weird. So fucking weird. To say the least. So, yeah. So Rangers have rejected, breaking news, Sky Sports, everybody's reporting it, that the Rangers have rejected the initial bid for James Tavernier, everybody. James Tavernier, the official bid, has been rejected. The 32-year-old has scored 125 goals and provided 129 assists since moving to Ibrox in 2015. Trabzonspor have already signed Borna Barisic and Lundstrom on the expiry of their contracts. It just says about Rangers start their campaign off soon. So, yeah, last season, Tavernier, third for assists in the league and third for goals scored from the right back position. It's mental, isn't it? He's won the Premiership, the Scottish Cup, the League Cup during his 9 years, and he also helped them reach the Europa League final, everybody. So, yeah, but it's no good enough in 9 years. I mean, the Europa League final is brilliant, right? But the domestic trophy is pretty unacceptable from a Rangers perspective. All right, Twitter. What's Twitter saying? All Tav does is great. Disappointing. Absolutely. The fuck is going on there, mate? What is going on there, Governor? What the hell's going on there? Right. Keep that tune going, Stevie. I can't remember what tune I was doing. Right. If I was a striker, I'd never allow the right back to hit the pens and be top goal scorer year in, year out. Embarrassing, yeah. But what you've got to bear in mind with that is Tav's the captain. He's been there the longest. If Desser's come in at the start of last season was like, right, I want to take penalties. What you would probably need is like if Rangers are negotiating with someone, like say Shankland, Mioviski, right? They would probably need to be like, well, you know, I want it written into my contract that I take the penalties, sort of thing. That's what would probably need to be done at the end of the day. But Tav missed a decent amount of penalties. But what I would say, I think most of the penalties he missed didn't matter. I think when it came to crunch time, with the penalties in games that mattered, like especially in Europe, he more than often than not scored them. And I think that's the truth. I know some people. I know it's easy to hate on the guy constantly, but if we're being truthful about it, I think Tavernier, when it came to the penalties that mattered, he did step up. But the reality is, he still led teams to failures. I don't understand. Sean Connery. I don't understand. Don't understand. Still embarrassing. And all being top goal scorers and fighting forward, leaving spaces for people like Maida to exploit. Yes, and all he does is get exploited. That's why he needs to go. James Tavernier's move as Bromsborough faces potential delay due to stringent medical requirements. Dead on. Dead on. Dead on. What you gonna do, brother, when the immortal Hulk Hogan runs wild on you? Might have roasted the hell out of him. He did. Every old farm, he had him on fucking toast. Put butter on him as well. It was really shite. Absolutely. Pish. Defenders are there to defend first and foremost. Absolutely. Everybody. Absolutely. Lando Norris. But, right, we're hit the half an hour mark. I don't know how much longer to continue this, to be honest. Unless you're Ange. Yeah, but Ange did it correctly. You know what I mean? Definitely did it correctly. There's a lot of people. I tell Goldson that indeed. Goldson doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, man. Seriously doesn't. Anyway, I think we're going to end the stream there. You know, that's it. There's not much to talk about. James Tavernier, we won't really know more till it's concrete. Of course, we've got games tomorrow, a lot to do, a lot to preview, and all that good stuff, a lot to discuss. But I think that's where we're going to leave it, troops. So, thank yous for watching. Till next time, peace.